ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for this session. So today we are going to discuss the proofs, pramanas actually. We have discussed the process that means Vicara Pradhana, marga and Ruci Pradhana marga. Actually, Ruci Pradhana marga, I will explain this process even more. It's having a lot actually. There are so many points could be discussed. In this course, it is very difficult now to cover. I will discuss this even further. A lot is there actually. And also it is very rare, Pradhana. Most of the Vicara Pradhanas, very rarely Viralatvat. So awakening this Ruci and from the beginning, so becoming Vichi Pradhana devotee is very rare. Of course, it is very desirable. So, but we start doing vidhi sadhana bhakti. It's based upon vichara actually. And then finally, at the stage of ruci, we turn to the raga anubhavena. So this thing, ruci pradhana from the beginning. This I will explain even further. Whatever I explained this little bit, this is okay. Further I will do. Now we will be seeing the proofs, further proofs for each, whatever the points we discussed. Sravana Guru, Bhajana Siksha Guru, and all these things we need to have these Shastric references. That we are going to see now. I hope you all are getting something and try everything. This is the genuine. Hmm. अत्र प्रमाणानि तत्र तद आविर्भाव विशेष रुचिः. महापुरुषम अभ्यर्चयेत् मूर्त्याभिमतयात्मनः इत्यादौ श्री आविर्होत्रादिना अभिप्रेता भजन विशेष रुचिश्च 11 to 48. What it is discussing? It is discussing session 6. तत्र तद् आविर्भाव विशेष रुचि. So in Ruci Pradhana, one will be getting taste for particular form. This is explained in 11 to 48. That means there will be many forms of the Lord, and also once again bhajana vishesha ruchischa. So in the Ruci Pradhana, they will be getting the specific type of the proof is given 11 27:7. What is that? Vaidika tantriko misra iti me trivido maka trayanam ipsitena vidhanam samarcayet. In this Uddhava Gita, actually Krishna is saying vaidika, tantrika and misra. The mix are there. So trayanam api ipsitena. That means whatever you like. With that vidhi, you worship me. So he says, this is telling about. So this sloka is whatever the method, worshipping method. So you like, by using that you worship me like that. This is telling about this sloka. It means what here Jiva Goswami is doing. So there will be vishesha ruchi for the form. There will be the special taste for the type of worship. So whatever he said, whatever I said, so Jiva Goswami is saying, whatever I said, I am also showing in the Bhagavatam. Yes, ruchi, ipsitena means is a taste. Wherever you have taste, the particular you can worship. Whatever he said, for that he is showing a sloka actually. Ipsitena means whichever you like it. Next, from here onwards, Ataha Sravana Guru Maha. So, we have seen Sravana Guru is there for both. Now, for the both type of the process, we have Sravana Guru. So, that's why a proof for Sravana Guru. Even in the Ruci Pradhana, Vicara Pradhana and Ruci Pradhana, both they need Sravana Guru. This Sravana Guru, he said, that means when in the Vicara Pradhana we have seen, whenever there is some person comes in association of a sadhu, initially he has little taste, then after that to know more about the Lord and the type of process and so on. So then he will be going and approaching the one among those sadhus he makes as a Sravana Guru and so on. So we have seen like that similarly in the Ruci Pradhana also. So now this Sravana Guru concept, where it is said, the Bhagavatam 11.3.21. Proofs actually we are giving. So 11.3.21. In this it is said, Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta Jignasu Sreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmanyupa Shamashrayam. Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta Jignasu Sreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahman Upashamashrayam. That means, what is the qualification of a Sravana Guru? Shabde means in Vedas, in the Vedic literature. That Tatparya Vicharena. That means he is able to establish conclusions of Vedas. Pare means Brahmani Bhagavadadi Rupa Avirbhave. To aparoksa anubhavena nishnatam. He is expert in, that means he is nishtam prapta, means he got stability. In what? In establishing the conclusions of, that means with logically, he can establish the conclusions of Vedas. Second thing is, he has aparoksa anubhava, that means direct realization. Aparoksa means direct realization of the form of the Lord. Bhagavadadi Rupa Avirbhave. To aparoksa anubhavena. He should be having this kind of realization, direct realization. So such a person, such a guru actually, Tasma Gurum Prapatyeta, Jignasuhu Sreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam. Jignasu means those who have Vishesha Bubutsa, we said, the special desire to know. So such a person, what? Gurum Prapatyeta. After getting the association of sadhus, next what we should do? We should select one among those sadhus as guru. And what are they? To hear more about the absolute truth. And for that, what he needs? That guru, what he should be? He should be Shabde Parecha Nishnatam. This is the qualification of Sravana Guru. Okay. Yathoktam, if someone is not in this level, then the result also is like that only. If Sravana Guru is not in this level, who cannot expertly, Nishnata means expert, expertly who cannot establish the conclusions of the Vedas through the proper deliberation. So, and also who is not having the direct realization of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, any specific form of the of the Lord, then if he is not like that, जितना आटा है उतना रोटी बनता है. जितना आटा रहेगा उतना रोटी बनता. If he is not in that level, then the outcome is also like that. Because of this, you can see in the present society, how many Sravana Gurus are there. What do you think? This Krishna conscious process is so easy. Getting Guru is so easy. You think this process is so cheap? पूरा एकदम ये तो ये बना के रख दिए हम इस प्रोसेस मजाक तमाशा दिस इज अ वेरी ऐसा हो गया कि जैसे बच्चों का खेल so even our Acharya said Srila Prabhupada he was alerting many times you people should not be so restless so just going here and there and making this that and society should be focused on deeply understanding the Shastra and keeping focus of the sadhana and creating more and more qualified sadhus, qualified gurus. Becoming guru, do you think so easy? Getting this so much means hospitality and nice. So try to understand. Running society is not an easy thing. And main important thing is quality actually. If there is no quality, after all, simply quantity keep on increasing. Is the no value actually. So people are like just they feel it is like a tirnala, that means mela. They come to this Krishna conscious process like a mela actually. Mela, we go and just get some enjoyment. Nice feasting, nice sightseeing. This kind of things are going. So mela type they are making actually. Our temples and our the ways, they're not the good thing actually. If your philosophy and your approach is not based on Shastra and it is not deeply rooted on the instructions of Guru, Srila Prabhupada, so on warnings, whatever he gave. If you don't take into the heart and whatever just outward, externally keep on expanding and showing so-called so success, after all, that is not going to give any ultimate end successful result. So Sravana Guru's qualification should be Sabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahman Nupashamashrayam यथोक्तम पुरंजनोपाख्यानाद्युपसंहारे श्री नारदेन सवै प्रियतमश्चात्मा यतो न भयमन्वपि इति वेदा सवै विद्वान् यो विद्वान् स गुरुर्हरिः. One more point actually, it is one more place it is said how the Sravana Guru should be. Savai priyatamaha atma yataha na bhayamanvapi. Krishna is only the Supreme Personality of Godhead and he is Atma because he is soul to the soul. That means soul means what? Anything which is very dear to you, you call it as soul. So that's why he is a soul to the soul. That means he is very dear to everyone. And from him there will be no fear. Yataha na bhayamanvapi. From Krishna, anyone get any fear? No. Iti Veda saha. Like this, whoever knows, Vidwan, he is really Vidwan. And sa Guruhu, koi Guru hai. He is Guru. Hari, he is Hari. It means he can be treated as Hari. Okay. Next. Atra Brahmavaivarte Visheshaha. In Brahmavaivarta Purana, in specific way it is said about the Guru, Sravana Guru. Vakta Sarago Nirago Dividah Parikirtitaha Sarago Lolupah Kami Taduktam Hrutna Samsprishet Upadesham Karotyeva Na Pariksham Karoti Cha Aparikshopadishtam Yat Loka Nashaya Tat Bhavet. Guru can be vakta, that means a speaker. Sravana Gurus, what they do? Sravana Guru will speak actually. So that's why speakers are two types, saraga, niraga, with material contamination, without material contamination. Sarago, niraga, like these two types are there. Speakers can be two types, with material contamination, without material contamination. Sarago, lolupakami. So saraga, that means with contamination means what? He is greedy person for money, pleasure, this, that, prestige, pratishta. Kami, he is having so many desires. Taduktam hrutna samsprushet. Whatever he speak, that is not going to touch the heart. That kind of speaker who has contamination. People may think that, oh, he is speaking nicely. If there is no character for the speaker, then his words are not going to touch the heart of any people actually. Of course, matter is same. He may be well decorated lecture he may deliver very beautifully, and it may be creating some kind of pleasure in the opponent, that means the listeners, but there will be no transformation in the heart. Sarago lulupah kami taduktam hrutnas samsprushet. This lusty person, even he speak, whatever he spoke, that is not going to touch the heart. Upadesham karotyeva na pariksham karoti cha aparikshopadištam yat lokanashaya tadbhavet. Na pariksham karoti cha. So the one who is keep on speaking, that means he is delivering lectures. Apariksha, that means without testing, he keep on delivering. Yat loka nashaya tadbhavet. That is going to destroy the entire society actually. That means if student is not tested, whatever he is learning, his understanding is not verified, is not tested, and speaker is keep on discussing, then what will happen? So whatever his delivery of the so many lectures that are going to destroy the society. Because these students who are learning, they are learning right or wrong. If you don't know, as a teacher, and these students will be spreading that nonsense into the society. Like this, you can observe actually, because of there is no close monitoring on the student. So then what is happening? They are half-boiled potatoes. All are. So they make their own way of cooking of the whatever they heard, and they spread to the society. And that society, in which society the information is gone, wrong information is spreaded, means that is the best way to destroy the society. You maybe stop giving food and no rains, and those things are different actually. Those may give some physical pain, but yet society can be fully destroyed by wrong teachings. We have, if you see in our society, we have auditing for the money. How much money is collected by every temple, and we always check, okay, this much money came and this much money is spent and this much is saved balance. Every year we do. We have auditing for the deity worship, whether they are following the standards or not. That means we have auditing for the temple properties, but we have no auditing for what? For the speakers. Everyone is speaker actually is qualified or not. Nobody is checking. Everyone is spreading. I am seeing such a speakers. Recently, I am seeing one speaker is saying, and he's a big speaker actually. Who knows? Krishna's prema is later. First of all, we should be all happy. We should all be happy, and we should have nice, good materially bonding, and we should be happily live here. Then we can see Krishna Prem later. So leaving all this material that means bonding with the people and simply rejecting all these things and going for Krishna Prem. What is this? Huh? See the contamination in the heart cannot destroy the opposite person's. They cannot clean the or otherwise destroy their ignorance, opposite person's ignorance. There is no auditing for the teachers, speakers in the society. Vakta is not verified, is not tested actually. And close monitoring, close auditing. What is his clear understanding? Is a qualified speaker or not? And where is that process? That is enough actually. Loka nashaya bhavet. What is that? So Brahma Vaivat Purana is saying, Loka nashaya bhavet. Actually, I don't know, someone go and Murali Prabhu's Zoom account, they might have logged there and they were watching there, I don't know. So can anyone go? Yes, Mata. Is announced there. I told Muralidhar.
Yes, Prabhuji, I announced. So they all came here except for Brihant. I left a message also. I don't know if he saw or not.
I'm not able to hear. What you are saying?
I said that I announced there, but Brihant was not there, I think. I left chat messages and I made announcement a couple of times. He was the only one who remained in that Zoom. Maybe he was not there near the device. Everyone else came here.
Oh, okay. So next, Kincha Kulam Shelam Athachara Vicharya Gurum Gurum Bhajet Shravanarthi Sarasam Sarasagaram Kulam Shelam Atha Acharam Avicharya Gurum Bhajeta. You should not see the caste of the Guru. And also, Sheelam means what here? Character. Character means what? Not the character means here. He has some kind of abnormal character. Maybe like example. So, not a sophisticated character actually. Not a sophisticated. He will not do sinful activities, definitely. So, he is not a sinful person. But he has some kind of nature. Like a possessive nature or something. And you should not see that. Kulam, Sheelam, Atha Acharam, and belongs to the what kind of Achara? That means their family traditions or their traditions actually. Achara means traditions. Avicharya, Gurum Bhajeta. That means Shravanarthi, the one who wants to hear, he should worship. Oh, I don't like in him this one, and he eats more, or he walks like this, or other he sits like this, and I don't like these things. So like that, one just for these things he should not leave him. Otherwise, he should not see in the Guru. And Sarasam, that means how he is eloquently speak the truth. Sara Sagaram, that means he should be ocean of essence. sarasagaram. So then sarasatvadikam, such a, you should see sarasam sarasagaram guru. So such a guru, that means should be worshipped by the listener who wants to hear. काम क्रोधादियुक्तोऽपि कृपणोऽपि विषादवान् श्रुत्वा विकाश विकाशमायते स वक्ता परमो गुरुः. काम क्रोधादियुक्तोऽपि कृपणोऽपि विषादवान् श्रुत्वा विकाशमायाति स वक्ता परमो गुरुः. So, who is the best guru? That means if any lusty person or who is having so much anger and who is very miser and who is always in lamentation, such a person, if he goes to Guru and after hearing him, if he get the progress in these things, vikashamayati, and if he is come out from all those things, so then, so that Guru from whom he heard and he progressed, so then that Guru is a Paramaguru. Evam bhuta gurur abhavat. So if we don't get such a guru who can sabde pare, that means evam bhuta gurur abhavat. That means the guru who is expert in all the scriptures and concluding in all the shastras, bringing the conclusion of all the shastras as Krishna, such an expert guru, one guru is not there, then what? Evam bhuta gurur abhavat yukti veda bubutsaya bahunapi ashrayante kechit. Some people, what they do? They will go for many Sravana gurus. Oh, achha, this guru is Sravana guru is expert in this area, and this Sravana guru is an expert in this area. So let me go to the many Sravana gurus. That is also possible actually. So nahye kasma guru gnanam sustiram syat supushpalam supushkalam ब्रह्मेतद्वितीयं वै गीयते बहुदर्शिभिः. न ह्येकस्मात् गुरोर् ज्ञानं सुस्थिरं स्यात् सुपुष्कलं ब्रह्म एतद् अद्वितीयं वै गीयते बहुदर्शिभिः. So if one, nahi ekasmat guru gnanam sustiram syat. By hearing one guru, your knowledge is not stabilized, is not fully filled. Brahma etad advitiyam vai gite bahudarshini. Then one should go to the others to get the complete understanding. Okay. Yes, Ram Bhadraki.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Just wanted the Anuched number to refer.
Acha, sorry, Prabhu. Anuched number is 203.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So now, Sravana Guru we have seen. Atra Ruci Pradhananam Shravanadikam. Ruci Pradhana, so Sravana we will be seeing. Ruci Pradhanas, Sravana will be seen. We have seen the Sravana Guru's characteristics. After seeing the Sravana Guru's characteristics, we are going to now understand next Ruci Pradhana Shravanam. In that means Ruci Pradhana devotees, how they do Shravanam? That we are going to see now. Ruci Pradhanas, yes, you can see Example is Ruci Pradhananam Shravanadikam. Tatranvaham Krishna Katha Pragayatam Anugrahe. Tatvanvaham Krishna Katha Pragayatam Anugrahena Shrunvam Manohara Ta Shraddhaya Padam Vishrunvataha Priya Sravasyangam Mama Bhavatrati. So, where is the proof? Pramana. We are looking for the pramana. That means Ruci Pradhana devotees. So they are doing the Shravanam and then after that they got Ruci. So where is the example? So this concept is given by Viju Goswami. Then he has to show the example. He has to show the pramana. Then he is showing pramana. First canto, 5th chapter, 26. Anucheda number is 24, 204. So here he is explaining actually here Jiva Goswami taking this sloka. And why he is taking here, you can see the meaning of sloka. Tatra anvaham Krishna kataha praghayatam anugrahena ashrunvam manoharaha. That means manoharaha means man ko haran karne wala. So Krishna katha, these pastimes which can steal the mind. So such a stories aham, that means I, Brahma. So Narada is saying to Brahmaji, sorry, Vasudev, he is saying to him, oh my dear Vasudeva, I heard. Ashranvam means I heard. Past tense of the Lord. Krishna Kataha. Krishna's past tense. Manoharaha. A beautiful past tense. Manoharaha. So which are sung by out of mercy. Anugrahena pragayatam. Taha sraddhaya me anupadam vishrunvataha. So with faith I heard. Taha sraddhaya. Those were heard by me with faith. So, Priya Sravasya Angam Mama Abhavat Ratihi. That means initially he kept Shraddha. So, here initial Shraddha is also there. With initial Shraddha, so Narada Muni heard. Then after that, what he got? He got the Rati. Priya Sravasya, that means Ruci he got. This is the Ruci Pradhanana Shravanadikam. Next, Vicara Pradhananam Shravanam Yatha. Ruci Pradhana Shravanam, how it is? They just relish the beautiful pastimes. And in the case of Vicara Pradhanana, so what they hear? What is the Shravanam for them? Chatusloki Bhagavatam. In case of Vicara Pradhana marga, what is explained to you all? In the case of Vicara Pradhana, they hear about absolute truth with Upakrama, Upasamhara, Abhyasa, Apurva Phala, Arthavada, Upapatti. With these techniques they hear. That means in Vicara Pradhana, who is absolute truth? And about him, he will be hearing. So those hearing, that hearing is establishing Krishna as absolute truth, or otherwise the specific form of the Krishna is absolute. Like that he is hearing. It is the conclusion of all the Shastras. Here there is no point of Ruci. Ahameva asamevagre nanyat yat sadasatparam. So, like that, Ritertam yat pratiyeta na pratiyeta chatmani etavadaiva jignasyam tattva jignasuna. So, like this, all these Chatusloki Bhagavatam, this is the example, actually, example for Vicara Pradhana Shravanam. So, here in this Shravanam, Vicara Pradhanas, what they do? They try to do why I have to accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Ahameva Asameva, he was there before creation and he will be there after the destruction and he is there in between and that's why he is the worshipable object. And whatever Brahma Tattva is not different from him and whatever this material creation is not different from him. Like that here what? Here we are hearing Krishna is is supreme. That's why avirbhava visheshes. So trying to develop faith on the specific form of the absolute truth and also specific type of bhajan. So here what it will be, initially what they do in Vicara Pradhana, they do Shravanam. Then after that what they do? They do Mananam. Mananam yatha in Vicara Pradhana, first Shravanam. After, so now we are all following this. So Vicara Pradhana. So in Vicara Pradhana, initially Shravanam. Next after that what? Mananam. So after doing the Shravanam, doing Mananam. So this is the step Jiva Goswami explained and he is showing the proof for that. What is that sloka? That sloka is from 2 to 34. From Bhagavan Brahma Karsnena Triranviksha Manishaya Tadadyavasya Kutasto Ratiratman Yato Bhavet. One day what Brahmaji did? Bhagavan Brahma Karsnena, that means Bhagavan Brahmaji Trir Anvikshaya, that means he is deliberating, that means Mananam. He is doing Mananam on the all the Vedas with his buddhi. Tadadyavasyat kutasto, then he is finding. So, what is the conclusion of this Vedas? What process they recommended? What process they recommended? Also, he is trying to find out by deliberation. First, he 3 times he went through all the Vedas. First, he thought that maybe karma can be the conclusion of all the Shastras. Keeping that ideology, he tried to see all the Vedas and verify that is true or not. So that idea is not right. Then after that, he keep Gnana as the conclusion of the Vedas, practicing Gnana, Brahma Gnana. So with that, so he once again has went through all the Vedas. Maybe it is the conclusion of the Vedas. No. Then after that, with Bhakti. So keeping that idea and he verified and then that is a match. So like this Mananam means one will be having the doubts. What is the conclusion? Then so Mananam will be done. So that's why most of the 99.99% people you can see all are Vichara only. Because they have doubt, if you say something immediately they get doubt. Why have to do Bhakti? Why not Jnana and Karma? So that's why then they have to do Shravanam. A proper Shravanam and proper Mananam to get the faith. So after doing the Shravanam, then Mananam, then after that what? After doing the Mananam, what will be conclusion? Tajjata Sri Bhagavati Shraddha. Then finally Shraddha in the Lord. Shraddha in the Lord. Mananam, then Mananam, after that what? Shraddha. Here is what? Here Shravanam. After that Shravanam what? So Lila Katha Shravanam. Here is Lila Katha Shravanam. For that we have seen Narada Muni case. He heard Krishna Kathas. Then after that, so Lila Katha Shravanam, then Ruci. Then Ruci. Then after that Ruci, then Shraddha. We'll go 9:30. So, Leela Katha Shravanam, Ruci and Shraddha. So here in Vicara Pradhana Shravanam, we have seen that Chatusloki Bhagavatam. Chatusloki Bhagavatam it is. It is establishing what is absolute truth and his energies and the process. And then after that Mananam, for that we have given an example, Brahmaji example. Then after that Shraddha in Lord. So faith in Lord. Shraddha, finally faith in Lord. This will be attained. So now we have given the example for this, pramana for this, and we are going to give pramana for this. This is the process even in our day-to-day life also. Our people, they come in contact with the Krishna conscious people. So then they started hearing the scriptures. Then they do the Shravanam. Then after that they do Mananam. So they will be getting so many doubts. Then finally they develop Shraddha. Then they will become dedicated, full, that means surrendered devotees. So systematic Shravanam is important to progress our community. Systematic. Here and there, somewhere something you heard, and somewhere something you heard, and some speaker is saying his own speculation, some speaker is saying. With Shravana Gurus also, there should be a proper uniformity in the philosophy. Uniformity in the philosophy is needed actually. Even so, our acharyas are saying one thing, but when it is entering into the different hearts, it is coming with the different colors actually. So then what? It will create further confusions, discrepancy, or inconsistency in the philosophy in the listeners. Then after that, they will be spreading into the another addition, like their colors will be added actually. To the philosophy, colors are being added. Then it is going what? So much actually. Now millions of colors are there. Of course, it is one society having the varieties of philosophies. Are there or not? So many philosophies, so many understandings. Everyone have, when it comes travel through, that means Sravana Guru is not pure enough. Sravana Guru is not pure enough. Then what will happen? Colors are added actually to the original thing. For pure thing, colors are added. Then what is the solution for this? A strict auditing. Auditing means pariksha. A strict pariksha should be done. Then only he should be allowed to speak. Not so-called person just going and speaking and what he is doing ultimately. He is spreading the loka vinashaya kalpati. Destroying the society, nothing actually. Then that's why organization heads, they has to vigilant enough what kind of philosophy is spreaded in our society. Books are written. Books auditing is happening or not? So many books, everyone is writing and putting their name and spreading in the bookstores, they are filling. What is the validity of that information? And people are delivering online classes, this classes, that classes. Where is auditing? Where is the strict observation? Where is the standardization of the philosophy standardization? And seeing the Prabhupada books with the Acharya's philosophy. That is also very important. Srila Prabhupada is not a new person, strange. That means not a person who strange philosophy gave to us. Whatever he is speaking in his books, some people, they have very crude understanding that Acharya's books are not needed actually. So if we read these things, you'll be deviating. So this is another big misconception actually. No Acharya, from the beginning actually I said, no Acharya and Prabhupada doesn't have any kind of differences in their philosophy. No difference. And the implementation also is like that only. So that's why Prabhupada wanted us to do Shravanam. So his books are also, is like you can keep on hearing. Books and Shravanam is having a little difference. Books means you are reading and you are having your own understanding. And whether your understanding is pariksha, teacher what? When you sit in front of the teacher, he will be teaching and then after that he is checking, hey, tell me what you understood. And then when he asks you, then you are expressing whatever you understood. If you have a mistake, then he is correcting. Some people have such an understanding that I don't need any Sravana Guru. I can read books. Prabhupada is my Guru. I can read books. I can become perfect. This is another. Yeah. Prabhupada books are enough and no need of any Sravana Guru. Then who is checking? What is Brahma Vaivarta Prana? What it is telling? If it is not tested actually, and that person is going to destroy the society. Which disciples' knowledge is not tested? Whether his understanding is right or wrong is not tested. So then what they will be? They will be destroying loka nashaya. So then if you read Prabhupada books, and who is testing that? Your understanding. Do you think Jivatma, just by reading the letters, everyone will get the same understanding? No. Whatever the state of the intelligence and mind at the time of reading, the influence of the modes on your intelligence and mind definitely make the difference in your understanding actually. There is actually there is a difference. If you want to test, you take 10 boys and speak. So a few lines. What is it? Simply if we, after this class, if I ask and if I ask them to write what is your understanding, it will be coming 64 people will be giving 64 different understandings. But being inflected by the rajas mode of passion, actually, we are not giving the sufficient time to see. That means whether these students' understanding is right or wrong, and giving time and correcting them. Even the students don't have time, teacher don't have time. दौड़ के कहाँ जाना actually? I don't understand. We are busy in what actually? Busy for what? We say always busy. I have no time. Students, they said they have no time. If I take class this leisurely, if I want to ask questions, nobody wants to come. Then this course will become the 20 days course instead of 7 days. Every day I teach and I ask. That is my nature actually. I want to do like that. But in the due course of time, I was bombarded by the students and they tried to change me actually. They are not allowing me to ask questions. If you ask questions, we don't come to here. What we should do actually. You can see my initial lectures and now. How much I changed actually. How much I was strict in. I'm not glorifying self-glorification, but that is the way traditionally it was going on. In traditional systems, because we don't have, because of the being influenced by the passion, the entire organization is inflected by. Prabhupada wanted test actually, and he wanted to conduct the proper test. Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Vedanta, and there is strict test on that. Then who are qualified then? So he wants to implement all these things, a proper testing. And also, even if you go even little more back actually, in traditional systems, testing is very much high importance. Every day, like in the Banaras, I was not for Bhakti Shastras, but other Shastras like Vicara and Mimamsa, or otherwise Nyaya, Sankhya, these philosophies I learned. What was system, you have to go and every day, they'll be having very less students, maybe 4, 5, sometimes 2 students, 3 students only. But we have so many teachers. That means 50 students means almost all 40 to 30 teachers will be there. Because everyone is teacher. One teacher can easily run the Gurukul. This is a system actually. What they do there, generally, one main teacher only will be there. But whoever is learning from him, first 3 people learn very nicely from him. One concept. And these three people will be, after hearing from teacher, and these people also will go and teach. Even they will call this some students, and they will be keeping 2-3 students, and they, whatever they learn and they teach, and whatever the way the teacher corrected them, and they made him the strong till the place where they learn. Similarly, these people also, they do their students, and they also go and teach. So that's it. To run one Gurukul, you need only one Acharya actually. One perfect Acharya is enough to run whole Gurukul. This is the way actually Gurukuls they run. There is no need of big staff recruitment and these periods. These are all complete Western style. It's completely, no, it's not going to well working. And then by teaching also, student is getting more strong, more and more strong actually by teaching. So that's why when you hear from teacher, you'll be getting 25%. When you go and teach, you'll be getting another 25%. And when you discuss with your neighbor, you'll be getting another 25%. And in the due course of time, another, when you do experience that knowledge, whatever you heard, you'll be getting another 25%. So like this. So at least that means most optimized system which can make more strong actually. More and more strong. More and more strong. Their verification is there. Verification is there. Their teacher always verify. They verify. They have the less students and they verify. This is the way. You should go on. So now, then in the Vicara Pradhana, Shravanam they do. Then after that, Mananam. Then after that, Shraddha. So we'll see the example for this Shraddha. Example is Prithu Maharaj. Asti yajnapatirnama kesham chidarha sattama ihamutracha lakshante josnavatya kvachit bhuvaha manorutta uttana padasya dravasyapi mahipate priyavratasya rajarshir angasya asmat pituh idrishanam anyathamesham अजस्या च भवस्य च प्रह्लादस्य बलिश्चापि कृत्यमस्ति गदावृता दौहित्यादीन्द्रिते मृत्यो शोच्यान् धर्म विमोहितान् वर्ग स्वर्गापवर्गाणां प्रायेणेकात्महेतुना. So we have seen the proofs for Shravanam in Vicara Pradhana and Mananam for Vicara Pradhana, and also Shraddha, how the Shraddha is arising finally. So what is the way the deliberation happens, that we see here. So here Prithu Maharaj, 4th canto 21st chapter, he is saying Arhas Samatta Arha Sattama, that means, oh well worshipped beings, sadhus. So he is saying Yajnapatir Nama सर्वकर्म फलधातृत्वेन श्रुतिपादितः परमेश्वरः केषांश्चित् श्रुत्यर्थ तत्त्वज्ञानां मते तावदस्ति. He is saying that Ishvara, Krishna, is the giver of the result of all the karma. He gives the result of all the karmas. This is accepted by whom? This is accepted by the knowers of the Shruti. By the people knows who knows these Shrutis, so they accepted this. Of course, they accepted tatapi. Still, some people they may not accept. They have their own logics. Pratipattehe na tatsats. So some people, that means some people they don't accept this, and they do deliberation on this, like this. How? Tatra jagadvaichitryanupapatti pramanam api upodbalakam ityaha. So here, what is we are saying? Krishna is the giver of the all the types of the karma. Giver of the result of all the types of karma. He is the giver. Phala pradata. Phala dhata. So he is the giver of the result of all the karmas. This is the thing. This you have to accept. When you hear, so just by hearing immediately we accept? Yes, few people may accept, but few people may not able to accept. Then what they do? They try to deliberate on that. How they are deliberating? So by the deduction methodology, they are deliberating. Jagad Vaichitya Anupapatti. So with the deduction methodology, that means inference by using the deduction methodology. So they are concluding that statement is right. Like example, you see how they deduct in this case, how they deduct. Our statement is what? Try to understand the statement is Krishna is giver of a result of all the karmas. How to accept? Some people they accept, but some people they may not accept easily. Then they use the methodology of deduction. In that, what they do? So, Jagat Vaichitriya Anyadhanupapattehi, the variegatedness, varietiness. So, varietiness of this world is not possible if there is a one giver of the karma of the different entities. So, how to understand this further? प्रत्यक्षेण अमुत्रा शास्त्रेण तद्वत् इत्यनुमानेन च ज्योत्स्नवत्याः वत्याः कान्तिमत्याः भुवः भोगभूमयः देहाश्च क्वचित् उपलभन्ते न सर्वत्र इति. Variegatedness we are seeing or not? We are seeing directly also, we are hearing from the Shastra, and when the logic also we are understanding. On this universe, in this universe, what? In this universe, every place is not equal. Some place is very, very barren land and people staying there. Some place is very much so fertile land and so many rivers, nice water and all the facilities. And some place is all the time happiness, like in the Swarga. We hear from the Shastra also. And people are living there. And some bodies are that means they are fully fit, good health. And some people's body is not having all the limbs are working properly. And some species they are getting the bodies which can have only few senses. Like trees, they have only few senses. Only touch sense is there. And some species they have another few only senses. Like this, reptiles. Like that we are seeing the variegated bodies and variegated places in this universe. Why this difference? From the pratyaksha and from the anumana and from the shabda, we are seeing the variegated in this nature. And why this variegatedness is there? So he started deliberating like this. Why it is there? What is the reason for this difference? And you don't see everything as equal everywhere. Ayam bhava, that means one person is having a nice body, another person is not having a nice body. So, what is the reason behind this? Ayam bhavaha nava jadasya tat karmanaha tat phaladhatrutvam swatantriyam antaryami ghatate phalamata upapattiriti nyayat nacha arvag devatanam swatantriyam antaryami srutehe. So, if you think that individual, one is having a very nice one person is having a very nice body. One jivatma is having a nice body, and another is having the not nice body. Or like this, varieties of bodies are there. So, what is the reason? Who is giving this kind of result for this species? Their previous karma itself is giving the result. That means that karma itself gives the result. So that this person body is nice, and karma is giving itself result, and so that this person body should not be nice. No, karma cannot give. Why? Karma is jada. karma is inert material. Karma is inert material. How inert material can give the result? So that's why karma cannot give. Why? Karmanaha jadatvasya. Karmanaha jadatvat. Karma is karmanaha tat phaladatrutvam na ghatate. Jadasya karmanaha. Then we are hearing from the Vedanta Sutra. Phalam ata upapatteriti nyayat. Phalam ata upapatteriti nyayat. So phalam ataha. Result is from him. Result is from him. Who is he? He is antaryami. Because this sutra is falling under which prakarana? Antaryami prakarana. So that's it. Phalam ataha. That means from him result is coming. Who is he? Is the Lord. So that means here he is using all the logics. He is using his deduction methodology. He is using Shastra. He is seeing he is using the Pratyaksha Pramana and trying to accept any statement. Before that, he is doing the deliberation on that. Oh, that Vedanta Sutra, which is the conclusion of all the Vedas, it is also telling that Antaryami is the giver. Then one may ask, why not the Devatas can give the result of the karma? Then the point is, Nacha Arvag Devatanam Swatantriyam. Because these Devatas, what he said? Ahameva Samevagre Nanyat Yat Sadasatparam. He was telling another place, Lord, he was there alone. He was alone. And when he desired to create many, from him all the things are coming out. That means Brahmaji came initially, then from him all the Devatas are coming, and after that so many species also came from the Lord Brahma. He created. That means, oh, can we think that result of karma can be given by these Devatas? No, because they are not independent. They are also created by someone. That means their karma is also controlled by someone. If you say they are the givers, then who is giving result of their karma? Then who is the beginning of everything? And they are also not independent. They are also influenced by karma. Then how they can be? That means someone who is influenced by karma, then how he can be giving the deciding karma of the someone independently? He cannot. So that's it. Nacha arvag devatanam swatantriyam. Arvag devatas, they don't have any independence. So they cannot decide what is the result of this karma. Even if they are engaged in giving the karma, but they are not independent, they are controlled by someone, because they are not from the beginning and they are not after the ending. And so next, nacha karma samye phalanta phalataratamyam kvachiccha. And one more point. Sometimes people are doing the same. Karma samye phalataratamyam kvachiccha. So phalataratamyam, result is different. Kvachiccha, there is tad asiddhihi, even there is no result. Even someone have the same karma, that means not only doing, they have the same karma also. So, but still result is different, because, like example, who are surrendered to the devotee, a Lord. So in their case, we are seeing the very, that means different results. So two people have same karma but having the different results, because karma is controlled there by the Lord. Karma is controlled by the Lord. Even we are seeing, even in the another way actually, even two people, they started same business, they are not devotees also, even not devotees. They do, that means they put crops same, like example in the agriculture, farmers, they plow on the same day, they put the same kind of seeds they bring from, and same packet also they may use. Packet of seeds they used, and they did everything same, but result is different. Result is different. Land is also same, environment, weather, everything, but result is same. Why? Why this difference? Sometimes there is no result also. So that's why who is controlling? Ataha swatantriye parameshwarena bhavyam. So this is controlled by karma is controlling simply, but karma is jada. You may say his previous karma is controlling, but previous karma is jada. How it can decide this karma, this person is having this kind of previous karma, so that's why he should get this much result. Who is decide? Karma will decide. How karma will decide? Karma is jada. So then previous karma will decide, then in your karma will decide differently, and in other person's karma will decide in another way. In my karma will decide different result. Everyone can have, everyone's previous karma will give the different results. First of all, karma, how it can decide? Being a jada. So that's why we should accept someone is the giver. Of course, we may see the based upon the karma, but there should be some chetana, vastu to decide. Atah swatantriyena parameshwarena bhavyam. That's why we should accept Parameshwara. Atra vidvad anubhavopi. There is a, not only this, that means he deducted, he concluded through the deduction, through the Shastra and through the logics. Deduction means logics. So, and also with the Pratyaksha Pramana, he is seeing the differences between the result of the two people differently. Even they did the same karma. Here the Pratyaksha, his Pratyaksha visible, that means his perception is also used. He is here. So, in this, to get the finally accept that sentence, to get the Shraddha, whatever Shraddha towards this sentence, whatever he heard, what he is doing? He is doing all this kind of exercise. Anumana, Pratyaksha and Shabdam, all are used. And not only that, Arsha Pramana, Vidvad Anubhava, even we are seeing Vidvad Anubhava. What is that Vidvad Anubhava? Atra Vidvad Anubhavopi, that means experts, realizations also are there. What are those? So that is said in these three slokas. Asmat pituhu pitamahasyangasya prahlada bali tadanim shastra deva gnatva ganito gadabruta parameshwarena krutyamasti hrudaye bahirahi avirbhuva teshamu krutya sampadana tena yat krutyam karaniyam tat tesham astityardaha. So here you see मनोर उत्तान पादस्य ध्रुवस्यापि महीपते प्रियव्रतस्य राजर्षेर अंगस्य अस्मत् पितुः ईदृशानाम् ईदृशानाम् अथान्येषाम् अजस्य च भवस्य च प्रह्लादस्य बलेश्च कृत्यमस्ति गदावृता. So here we are seeing by the Lord all these people's, by the Lord, all these people's things are done. Tena yatkrutyam karaniyam tat tesham asti ityartha. So Lord, Hrudaye Bahiravi Avirbhuva. Lord is this Gadabrata, that means Supreme Personality of Godhead, is internally staying and also externally also appearing. And what Lord is doing, Krutyam Sampadana. Hrudaye Bahiravi Avirbhuva Tesha Muhu Krutyam Sampadana. The Lord is doing their activities. Whatever Prahlad has to do, so Lord is appearing and doing. Maybe he is appearing inside and also in the outside. That means directly we are seeing here Lord is doing and he is deciding what should happen to these people. These are all the vidvat. That means in the karmi's case, we may not see Lord is internally or appearing or the externally appearing and doing. So directly. But we are having a few examples like Prahlad Maharaj, Bali and these people, they are the fully surrendered devotees. In their case, Lord is doing their activities, what they should do. That means their activities, whatever they should do, Lord is doing, and Lord is deciding the result, what should come. So this is also pramana that Parameshwara is the decision maker of the result of the karma. Teshameva tena saha krityamastina anyesham ityartho va. So that means he is doing only directly, Lord doing their activities, only their activities, not the everyone's. In the everyone's case, he will be in the antaryami. But in these people's case, like these pure devotees, he is directly acting. So tada anyastu ninditatve neva aha. So not he is not doing for others like here Prithmara is saying my father's father. So father. That's Vena's grandfather. So Prithmara's father is Vena and Vena's grandfather. Who is that? That Mrityu, he is Mrityarupi. His personification of death. That means he is killing people. In their case, Dauhityadi, Indrite, and also in the case of Vena's case also, Lord is not doing anything. Directly here. The point is directly Lord is not doing for these people. Okay? In this way, Tesham aikatmikena rupena sarvantiryami gatena hetuna tatra pramanena. So in this way, what we are seeing, the way the deliberation happens, and finally what? Shraddha appears. So Shraddha appears that Krishna is the giver of the result of the karma. So that's why we should surrender to him. Because he is the controller, not the devatas. He is the controller. Like this, what you can see, the deliberation. Here Ruci is not there. Why he is hearing Bhagavatam and he is hearing and he is trying to increase his faith. This kind of deliberation is very much needed actually. Those who got the fully Shraddha by the extraordinary mercy. So even they also has to, that means one night with whenever you have doubt, so asambhavana and viparita bhavanas, you are automatically falling under the category of Vicara Pradhana. These asambhavana and viparita bhavanas are coming in your heart and they are stopping you. So to continuous hearing, and they are then automatically are Vicara Pradhana. Most of the people are this type only. So that's why we have to study scriptures. So with proper vichara actually. Then faith will be awakened. We have seen the example for Shravanam, Mananam, and finally how the deliberation is done and Shraddha appearing towards the Lord. Next, Atra Shravana Guru Bhajana Siksha Guroho Prayikam Ekatvam. Actually, Shravana Guru only can be the Siksha Guru most of the times. Because you see, Shravana Guru, where it is told in the 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 21st sloka. Shabde Parecha Nishnatam. Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta. So that sloka is what? 11.3.21. That means one should hear from him. Then after that he is saying what? So who is saying Navayogendras? So one among the Navayogendras, he is saying Tatra Bhagavatan Dharman Sikshe Gurvatma Daivataha Amayayanu Rutya Yestu Shedatmado Harihi. Here, after Tasmat Gurum Prapadyeta, it is immediately coming and it is telling about. So same actually. So person can be Siksha Guru also. Siksha Guru, what he does? After developing the Shraddha, faith on the Lord, Siksha Guru, what he will be doing? He will be teaching how to do various Bhagavad Dharmas. Bhagavatam Dharman Sikshet. What he should do? Bhagavatam Dharman Sikshet. Disciple first he should surrender to the Guru, that is Shravana Guru. And Shravana Gurus can be many also we have seen. Then that after that, what he should do? Next he has to do, he should learn from him. Tatra Bhagavatam Dharman Sikshe. That means then the disciple should learn Bhagavad Dharmas. Bhagavad Dharmas means, so how to practice bhakti, how to worship the Lord, and how to chant, how to hear. Like Bhagavad Dharmas is explained here. Sarvato manaso sangam ado sangam cha sadhushu dayam maitim prashrayam cha bhute shraddhayato chitam saucham tapastitiksham cha maunam swadhyaya marjavam brahmacharyam ahimsa cha samatvam dvandva sangyayoh sarvatratmeshwaran viksham kaivalya maniketatam vivikta chiravasanam santosham yena kenachit Shraddham Bhagavate Shastre Nindam Anyatra Chapi. He actually here Bhagavad Dharmas you should learn. Initially, it is said that Karma Gnana Misra Sadhanas are explained. Then after getting the Shraddha, here only it is said. Shraddham Bhagavate Shastre. When one get the Shraddha in Bhagavata and Shastra, then what? Shravanam Kirtanam Dhyanam Hetur Adbhuta Karmanaha Janma Karma Gunanam Cha Tadarthe Kila Cheshtitam. Entire process is explained here also. Whatever Jiva Goswami is explaining the process. So doing the Shravanam, along with that we should do some Bhakti Angas also. Like in our diagram also we have seen, whenever you come to the process of the Bhakti, initially when you come to the sadhus association, what you should do? So these karmis come into the association, then they should do misra bhakti, pradhani bhuta bhakti they do. So they will be doing the karma, gnana, misra bhakti. Taking the help of karma and gnana also. So to the bhakti, because they didn't get the full shraddha. Then after that he is explaining, so finally one should get shraddha and finally he should practice the, so Shravanam Kirtanam. That means direct devotional services. So from who is guiding this? This Bhajana Siksha Guru will guide. And who will develop this Shraddha strong? Shravana Guru will develop. And can be Shravana Guru and Bhajana Siksha Guru same? Yes, same. Or can be different also. Shravana Gurus also can be many also. Okay. So this is the point is said here. Shravana Guru, Bhajana Siksha Guru, he will teach how to be clean, how to do sadhana, whatever the amount of shraddha we have based upon that, and how to do, so brahmacharya vrata, how should follow, and grihasthas, how should they live etiquettes, and all these things he will be teaching Bhajana Siksha Guru. And after getting the pure devotion, then this Siksha, this Bhajana Siksha Guru will be teaching only direct devotional services, Bhakti Angas, which are explained in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. As per the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, he explains, which are even further elaborated in the our Hari Bhakti Vilas. Okay. Next. Bhagavatam Dharman Sikshe. We should learn the Bhagavad Dharmas. Next to Mantra Gurustu Eka Eva Ityaha. Anucheda number 207. Mantra Guru is Eka Eva Ityaha. Mantra Guru will be one. So we should do Archana. When we need Mantra Guru, when we want to do, take the mantras and do the Archana of that mantra. Using that mantras to do worship. So here why Mantra Guru? Actually I am not so clear. So our process, this, we are giving Harinam Diksha, this Mantra Diksha, we call it or not. This Harinam Diksha, when we call it as Mantra Diksha or not, this means this Diksha is the deep analysis based upon this Shastra. Maybe I have to do little more research. But here, generally, Mantra Guru will be giving the mantra, and mantras, what is the influence of this mantra, and what are the phala of these mantras, how they should be chanted. All these things are explained by the Agama Shastras. That means mantra vidhi shastra. So Agama Shastras, particularly, they give various mantras to worship the Lord. That is also definitely needed actually. So Siksha Guru and Mantra Guru also. Mantra Gurustu Ekaha Eva Ityaha. Mantra Guru is also very much needed actually. One should upasana. That means to do upasana of the Lord, there is a need of mantra. So, but Mantra Guru is how many? Only one. Mantra Guru can be only one. Okay. We'll stop here. We'll discuss further more on this Mantra Guru in tomorrow's class. And tomorrow is the, as per schedule, it's that tomorrow should be the last class. So we'll discuss. Any questions? Rehanth.
Krishna Prabhuji, Prabhuji, I was there in the whole class.
1 second. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji, I was there in the whole class. So, Prabhuji, I have two questions. One is request and one is question. So, first I'll ask the question that sometimes when we preach to the people, the non-devotees, we say that because of your previous karma, you will get karma for us. So
Huh?
it's not.
Can you speak clearly? Actually, your voice is not clear.
Hare Krishna. Now?
Yeah. Are you speaking in a speaker?
No, Prabhuji, I am.
And a speaker means your voice is okay. So,
Yes,
okay,
Prabhuji.
now.
Yes, Prabhuji, I was asking that when we preach to the non-devotees, we say that because of your previous karma, you are getting the karma phalas. It's not the fault of the Lord. So here we have just got the point that karma doesn't do anything. So
Karma,
the Lord only means karma
Karma?
is a jada matter, and
Yes.
it cannot do anything. It cannot give us karma phalas. The
It
Lord
cannot do
only
anything. Who said? It cannot give. It is not the giver of the result.
it cannot give the results of the karma. The giver of the results is the Lord only. So how to understand this? If we preach to the people that karma is the means cause of the results, and here we are studying that Lord
Yeah,
is
karma can give the result of its own. Karma will decide what result should go. Being a jada padartha. No, Lord is giving the result by seeing the karma. What is the problem? By seeing the
means
karma,
according to the karma, he gives the results.
he gets the result by Lord.
Yes. So one more point comes. I heard in other lectures that Prakriti also gives the results.
Prakriti.
This Prakriti ready-makes the body of next life like that.
Prakriti is also jada. Prakriti follows Mayadhyakshena Suyate Prakriti Sacharaja. Under the direction of Lord, Prakriti works. Okay.
Means the Lord gives the karma phalas through the Prakriti. Okay, Prabhuji,
Yeah.
one more I had request, Prabhuji. Could you just list out the qualifications of Sravana Guru?
Sravana Guru Shabde Paracha Nishnata. He should be expert in the scriptures, and he is expert in establishing conclusions of scriptures. Okay, and also Paracha Nishnata. He should be having the direct realization of the form of the law.
Two only.
Yes. And a few more you can find in other places. He should be able to control his senses. So all the Vedas should be controlled. And we have so many other.
Direct realization means he can see the Lord in all the places.
He realized. He experienced Lord directly. Aparoksa anubhavena. Okay?
One more,
Jahnavi
Prabhuji.
Mataji.
One more,
Okay, we'll see.
Prabhuji.
I'll come to you later actually. We'll take 2 questions, sir. So, Jahnavi Mataji. I'll come to you. Jahnavi Mataji, are you there? Can you unmute?
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji. Okay, I have a question to ask you regarding about the karma. Just now you told us regarding about Krishna is the controller and he is the one decide the karma. He is the one giving the karma to the pure devotee. But how about the Daiva Nitrena?
Huh? How?
So because have you heard about Daiva Nitrena in Nectar of Devotion in preface saying that because there are 8,400,000 forms, species. So even in Srimad Bhagavatam stated that a man takes his next body by Daiva Nitrena, which means by the supervision of the authority of the Supreme. So is it means that for the conditioned soul, the karma was being decided by the Daiva Nitrena, but for the pure devotee, the karma is decided by the Lord Himself. Can you please elaborate, Prabhuji? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
yes. Same. So in the pure devotee's case, Lord directly does whatever the karma he creates as per to improve their devotion. So whatever for pure devotion means who surrendered fully. Okay. So but in the case of ordinary who are not surrendered devotees, so as per their karma, Lord only gives results. Okay. Anyway, this is not the karma class. Here the class is what? It's the you people try to grasp the essence. Here the point is how to get this Shraddha. How to get Shraddha, that means after doing the Mananam and Shravanam and Mananam, how the person is doing the deliberation using the Pratyaksha, Anumana and Shabda Pramanas and finally believing that statement, whatever you heard. So the Mananam process finally done and finally Shraddha is getting. So the process, the way the Prithu Maharaj is deliberating and then finally is concluding. So that we are seeing, oh, Krishna is the one, is the controller of the results of the karma. So this is acceptable. So that's why you should surrender to Krishna. So this thing we are seeing, that means this is the methodology he explained, Jiva Goswami. Vicara Pradhanas are like this. And for that he is showing the example from Bhagavatam. That point people catch. So that is the main important karma. Now karma class is going on. Who is deciding karma? Like so that is another thing. This is not the karma class. This is so after doing the Shravanam and Mananam, then how to come to the conclusion. That means Shraddha, how it is arisen. So the process of arising of Shraddha is shown. Here in the case of Prithu, so the deliberation you are seeing and finally Shraddha is arised towards the Lord. So this is the thing you should learn, is an example, is a pramana actually. Is a pramana to the statement whatever said by Jiva Goswami before. Initially he just explained. People will come to association of sadhus, then after that, when they get the association of sadhus, they hear from Sravana Guru, then after that Shravanam they do, then they do Mananam, then after that, finally they are getting Shraddha. This process is said, but people can ask, hey, from where you are saying this? Show me this kind of things in the Bhagavatam. People can ask, na? So that's why he is showing. So that is the method. Here the main point is Vicara is a Pradhana. In the case of Narada Muni, Manoharaha Krishna Kathaha Ashranvam. Beautiful pastimes he is hearing. That is going on. That is going on. So in what? In Ruci Pradhana Shravanam, what is going on? So beautiful pastimes, Krishna in the Vrindavan is doing this, he is doing that. People may say that, oh Prabhuji, I will also hear only So beautiful fast times. You will hear beautiful fast time for 1 hour, and then after that you will do enjoyment of with your material things. And this is not going to Ruci actually. This is not Ruci Pradhana. So then you will think that who is Krishna, you may get doubt. And you will also treat that to your boy, whoever is there, your neighbor boy. Oh, he's my little Krishna, and he is also his pastimes also I will hear, and you'll go and sit your neighbor's house and hearing his pastimes. All this crap nonsense is not Ruci Pradhan. So they should know what is Krishna Tattva. So that's why Vicara is needed actually. Don't jump into keep the category into the Ruci. It's not so easy. Even you can see the Bhakti Sandarbha in the ending. Today I was reading Viralatvat. Once again, he is also saying that. Not so easy. We become Ruci Pradhana when we reach the stage of Ruci. After getting the strong Shraddha. So don't try to be a Ruci Pradhana so easily. So becoming sentimental devotees. Vichara they should do. Anyway, which Ruci Pradhana I will explain even more details. There are so many details are there. So our bhakti is also Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, not Raganu sadhana bhakti. Again and again, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, the motivation is what? The injunctions of the Shastra, they are recommending. And also we should deliberate. We should do the process Shravanam, so and Mananam, then after that, so finally Shraddha. This is the steps actually, these are the steps. Not that just Shravanam, then Katha Ruci, then after that Avrittiru. Ramadrapad.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Thank you for the wonderful class and clarifying all these concepts. Prabhuji, from the Shravan Guru concept and the Praman given by Jiva Goswami, it looks like the qualification of a Shravan Guru is very, very exalted.
Yeah.
And given the scenario in which, we come in touch in ISKCON and hear from the teachers who teach us the initial Bhagavad Gita courses and even the study of Bhagavad Gita, it's very, very rare to find that kind of a qualification where we can get that kind of faith. So how do you reconcile
Solve.
this?
Yeah, we can solve Prabhu this. How? So even in the traditional system, how it goes, there will be one strong person in one center. Like otherwise, when one guru, there is a one acharya and one strong guru actually who knows everything. He have so close observation on his students, close students, senior students, and these people will be all the time monitored what they are speaking and they are trained and but they are not expert, but they are fully tightly connected with the guru. And these people, these first, that means who are very close, those students will be teaching to the next level students, low level students, next low level students. And the way they learn, the teacher, so the way, so taught, very, that means a simple thing they learn, and but very cleanly they learn, and they teach to these people also very cleanly. And those people also may go to the next level. They may teach to their lower level. But there, what is check and balance is always maintained. Tight relationship is maintained. It's not that now also we are seeing one center they start and they will be teaching to the 2-3 people, and so they are also speaking to others. It is there, but here what is not happening? So check and balance, a regulation, monitoring, and uniformity of the philosophy. Among the society also there is no uniformity. So the sentences, the explanations of that, the same sloka is taken, and people are describing differently. And when they are explaining differently, then who is monitoring and checking? Hey, why you are saying like this? So this is the thing has to be taught here, and these are the concepts. That means that audition. What do we say? Auditing, verification of the delivery. So how properly they learn, and whatever they learned and perfected, that much only they should speak. Not more than that, here and there. So, no mental speculation. Maybe they can add few examples to make the understanding people, but not the deviation of philosophies. Like that, a close connection is there in that whole chain of the learning process. Of course, the lowers are not expert, but they are closely connected to the highers. Then everyone will be pulled out. Like in someone, there is a ditch is there. In the ditch, is a big ditch, big area, and 5 people are fell down, and one is very close to the boundary, and another is little far, and another is in the middle. So, but if they catch the hold the hands of each other, and who is outside out of the ditch, and one person is there, and he is pulling, taking the person who is near to the boundary, and taking another that person's hand, another person like that. But there is a closeness is there, connection is there. Then everyone will be, even the middle person who is in the middle of the ditch, he can also can come out. In the Vedic systems, that checking is very prominently needed. Pariksha, that's why Jiva Goswami is writing. Pariksha is needed actually. Whatever is learned, that's learned properly or not. Pariksha should be done, then they should be allowed in teaching. We do same thing in IDV. We don't allow anyone to speak in IDV until unless they are verified again and again. Things are coming out properly. And also we should go and sit in that. When the new student is going to be a teacher and giving, you have to check whether he is correct or not. Then you immediately correct him and make him alert and give caution, so that the perfectness of the delivery of the information should be there. Then whatever the little thing we create, that will be very impactful. That will be going to give result. That's probably. This is my opinion, bro.
I feel, Proji, given the different centers we have and different levels of teachers we have, it's not practically to implement until we have very standardized systems, because
Yes.
for many years this question for me,
Yes,
after I read Prem Vilas, that Loknath Goswami tested Narottam Das Thakur, although both are eternal associates,
yes, yes.
whether he was qualified to become disciple. So now, what to speak of qualification of both spiritual master and disciple tested? The teachings also are not evaluated. As you brought out this point, this was very important. I felt that
Yes.
there is no audit done. So how do we implement it?
Yeah. The pariksha, Jiva Goswami is saying that pariksha word from Brahma Vaivarta. He is mentioning this. So, yeah, Archana Bhakti Mata.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, very similar to Rambhadra Priya Prabhu's question.
Yeah.
But I was asking about about this online teaching that we do. So there are 2 approaches. One is when you're trying to reach out to many people, and the other one is where you're actually training a small group of students, by regular study, and you're actually cultivating them. Should we stop that?
Well,
Yeah.
then I should also stop. I'm the first person to stop now. This class is
No, because I got scared when I heard that statement which said that this is destroying society. So if you're not able to do something good, at least don't destroy, isn't it? So it's better to be, I don't know. I'm
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
asking.
ಉಪದೇಶಂ ಕರೋತ್ಯೇವ ನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ಕರೋತಿ ಚ ಉಪದೇಶಂ ಕರೋತ್ಯೇವ. That means he is doing upadesha, na pariksham karoti, but he is not testing. Apariksha upadishtam, without testing whatever is taught. Yet whatever is there, lokanashaya tad bhavet. It can be for destruction of the society. This is Jiva Goswami's statement. Anyway, we'll make the test actually. we should develop at least after ending of course, we should develop a small test. So whatever we heard till now, so multiple choice and we'll give, and after that we'll send their marks. And whoever is, so see, there is nothing wrong in saying public, but whoever wants to get tested, if you give facility to test and let them to know that they didn't understand, make them realize this, that is enough, our work is done. Oh, acha, I didn't, even I heard Guru Prakārāḥ, but I am not a qualified person. I didn't understand. That realization they should get. That is enough. Your work is done.
So testing is essential.
We'll put the test. I was doing actually before everything. In between.
Yes.
In between we stopped this actually only. But anyway, we'll do anyway long back after 1 year we are doing course. We should do everywhere whatever we teach, we should put test and we should assess we should assess their understanding and give their progress. You are not qualified, you are not a qualified listener, or you are qualified listener. You understood only 50%, 30%. So you have to hear back. That feedback, if you give enough, your work is done. Yeah. So you can do public preaching, but by giving that means teaching. Especially these are all teachings. See, there is another thing. Somehow or other, bringing them to the Krishna consciousness, we do preaching actually in the mass. Without any testing, we are initial people calling and having a big programs. There is no possibility of any testing. That is no, there we are not demanding any kind of test. So just they are trying to introduce Krishna. Right. But this is the process for the people who are accepting the Guru, Sravana Guru. There they are not Guru, we are sadhus at that time. When do mass preaching, actually mass people in the new town we go, and Prabhupada used to go and call all the different people from the different areas. They are from the different domains. So all are invited and let them to hear. That is Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha camps. There they are just initial sadhu, initial hearing, that is from the sadhu. Then after visesa bubutsa, when they get and when they make you Guru, actually Sravana Guru, when they accepted you as a Guru, then Guru's duty is testing. But anyway, we don't know, these are all our students. Why do we have to test?
Exactly. That's the other thing about the qualification of Sravana Guru. Shabde parecha nishnate. We don't have that. So one more point that you said was...
No. Your point is different. I am saying that here these people are thinking that just is a sadhu sangha. So I am just coming here just get this something. But here some people are coming as a he is also my Sravana Guru and I want to be tested. So my knowledge should be tested. Like that category of people will be there. So that's why we give test openly to the people. So whoever really wanted to test it, and I heard from him and I want to get tested my knowledge. So we are few sincere people. Out of 100, you may get 5 or 10. So those people should be given facility. So definitely we should have a test. Okay, we'll prepare that multiple choice. So but the point is, whoever think it is just a sadhu sangha, I don't want to be, he is a my. That means it's not that the Sravana Gurus, many, all are Sravana Gurus who with the feeling of Guru you hear, then if you have the feeling of disciple and you want to learn from him, so then such a sincere people, you should give facility. It should be given actually. Otherwise, let them hear and go. It's just a sadhu sangha. It's just a sadhu sangha. And then if person is not serious, and you cannot make someone as your jabardast aise nahi rakh sakte. You cannot. You have to be giving test then only. That can be also done. Then you have to, in the before itself, only registration will be done for those people who are serious to learn, not for the people who are just come casually and go away.
Yes. Prabhuji, about this Saraga and Niraga Sravana Guru, one who has still some material attachments and the other one who is actually qualified. So I mean, how should the Saraga, those who are playing the role, that means that is also allowed? Is that what is saying, that you can still be a Shravan Guru, although you have attachments, material attachments? What is the point of saying Saraga and Niraga?
See, here Shastra is not saying that. So, all the possibilities is telling. If Saraga, Shravana Guru do Upadesha, that is not going to touch the heart of the disciple. That means you, even your Saraga, you should do like that. It is not telling. It's not recommending anything. It is telling that if anyone have the lust in the heart, then that is not going to touch the heart of the listener. So as much as purity you have, that much force will be there in the. That means that is going to penetrate into the heart and create. So that means it can create faith actually. So that's the degrees. It's not the zero and white and black and white. You and also Sabde Parachanishnath, it's not that the every Sravana Guru. Then in your society you'll be getting the result like that only. So that's why this material world, how it should be, we try to do best. We try to do best. As organizers of society, we should try to raise the standards of Shravana Guru like as per Shastra. Then otherwise, definitely Sakalena, Eha Mahata Yoga Nasta Parantam, it will happen. We put so many methodologies we invent and we try to reach the, we try to, that means we put all the time endeavor to bring everything to the standard level. Still there will be degradation. So we test Sravana Guru and still there is some contamination. Then his teachings will be not going to that much penetrating the person who is very pure.
Yes.
So it's like that. It's like that.
Prabhuji, one more.
Hmm.
Can I ask?
Yes.
This Vishesha Bhubutsa. So only after there is this Vishesha Bhubutsa, and when the person approaches as a Shravana Guru, that's when he's actually accepting that sadhu as his guru, isn't it? So should the person instructing wait for the student to actually approach first with questions before you take more interest in that student and giving them, how does it work? As far as testing and things like that. I'm saying, like, for example, in a class, you have 20 students. So, as you said, some of them may be thinking this is just sadhu sangha, but some of them may be actually coming, seeing the teacher, as a guru to learn. So from the teacher's perspective, should the teacher wait for the student to make the first move in approaching and asking further question in terms of Vishesha Bhubutsa, or should the teacher can also directly, choose someone and start giving them instructions like
Shravanarthi. So Vishesha Bhubutsayam, where there's yoga saying what he's writing. So candidate is going. He will make someone Gurutvena Ashrayat. Means he is taking the Ashraya.
After that only, then testing and everything else. So first the student has to approach.
Student has to.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Guru will go and spread as a compassionate person towards the living entities. He will go and spread. And he gives his association, he gives his grupa. Some are becoming serious, some are because of Anurda's lacking. Anyway. Priya Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So,
Hare
ideally, what should be the, how can a candidate select a Shravana Guru properly? Ideally, a student should be verified and tested by the Guru,
and then he should be allowed to preach. But then for a like outside candidate, when he comes, like how can he verify? Like he won't be able to verify whether he is directly he has aparoksa anubhavena. Like I mean, is there anything a candidate do about it?
Acha, how candidate can know that this guru got realization of the absolute truth?
Huh. Yes.
So, to decide guru, one should take the help of sadhus. Sadhu, Shastra, and Guru. These are the three triangular check. To check Guru, one should take the help of sadhus and Shastra. What are the characteristics of Guru, and those characteristics are there or not in him. So that's why Shastra is there, and sadhus also there. Sadhus will help. So to see this Guru is Guru or not, proper Guru or not.
Okay,
And
Prabhu, also.
yeah.
Got it. Like
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on sadhus, because they will be able to tell and guide us better, like whether he's qualified enough or not. But also generally a curious question, like what does it mean to have the direct realization of the form of the Lord? Because based on initially we saw about all the adhikaris, and it depends on the extent. I mean the like due to because of one's own capability, one can see the form of Lord in everything. Like what is meant by direct realization of the form of
Direct,
Lord?
not the shape of Shraddha of the Sravana. That we are not saying. Here, direct realization means directly seeing Krishna.
Oh,
Like he became Shabde Pare. Pare means he experienced Krishna. He has seen Krishna directly in his heart. That is a standard actually.
okay, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Sanat Kumar.
प्रभु जी, विच इज द बेस्ट बुक टू, मतलब कौन सी सबसे अच्छी किताब होगी पढ़ने के लिए? इंग्लिश भी पढ़ लूंगा, मैं देवनागरी।
सो मैं आप मुझे फोन करिए, मैं बोलता हूँ।
ठीक है, ठीक है। हरे कृष्ण।
Any questions? Any further questions? Thank you very much for all of you. Nice. Sincere Jivatmas. Will be here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thy Gaur Prema. Mataji will make question paper.